So I'm sitting here thinking to myself about my communication skills and lack thereof over the years, my insecurities of what I knew and what I didn't know, me being completely incompetent and what's it called? Not not caring about the jobs that I did. For example, this is the example that I'm thinking of is when I worked at PC Club in California. I worked in Burbank store, and then I was a store manager in Phoenix, Arizona, and then I was a store manager in Downey, California. So I'm in PC Club, and they would have these flyers, these advertisements for these computers and computer parts and stuff as computer hardware, as opposed to software. PC Club would have these flyers, and it never occurred to me till just now, wouldn't it have been nice if I had actually glanced at the flyers, if I actually looked at the flyers and thought, these people that are customers, right? These people, these poor people that are customers, they want to buy a computer, they want to buy a modem or something at PC Club, and they look at the flyer and there happens to be modem on discount. Instead of $40, it's $30, right? All right. And it would have been nice. This is my point, is it would have been nice if I was the kind of person that, instead of just looking at the paper like hieroglyphics, like, like a caveman, I don't know what the hell is going on here. If I could get in a conversation with Steve, the store manager, or Eric West, the top salesman in Burbank, if I could, or anyone, get in a conversation with anyone saying, hey, we have this flyer here, right? We have this flyer, right? Tell me about it. Tell me about why anyone would buy any of this stuff. Why are we even here? Why am I even here? Brett, why are you here? Why are you here? Why do you have a job? Why do you have a job at all? Why do you have a job at PC Club? Right? Why do you have a job at PC Club? Why do you call yourself a salesman? I used to be in sales. It's a tough racket. I wasn't a salesman. I was a cashier, right? No, I knew the numbers and things like this, but I didn't care to understand why people buy anything, especially computers, especially from us. I got the job at PC Club because I had recently lost my job at EarthLink, and my wonderful, loving twin brother Pete, got in a conversation, and he said, oh, PC Club in Burbank's hiring, you should get a job there. So I went and said, hey, my brother Pete says you guys are hiring. And I was a fashion model. I was beautiful. I was among the beautiful people meow. And so they hired me. I in the process of me trying to get a job there, I brought a box of donuts to the whatever it was. I was going to say store meeting, but I think I just brought them. I brought the people at the Burbank PC Club office. George Hall was there, and Eric and everything. All those guys were there, and I brought a box of donuts, and I guess what's the word? Engendered them to me, engendered me to them. They took a liking to me, and they blah blah blah, and then I did the drugs, and I was up for 7 days, and on the 7th day I interviewed for the job with Steve Bowen, and somehow got the job. Couldn't believe it. All twacked out. Anyway, so I got the job, and I don't know anything about sales. I don't know anything about computers, really. my job in EarthLink was computers, but I was basically incompetent there too. I was just hanging around. I knew a few tricks, and I was at EarthLink for a couple of years, right? 2 years and 18 days to be exact. 10? Yeah, 10 days, something like that. And that was my second longest job ever. My first longest job was the Army. That was 3 years, 5 months, and 1 day. And every other job I had was a few months or 8 months, or typically 8 months, whatever. But never was in a job long enough to become competent at it, literally. So, got the flyer. The flyers posted on the bulletin board. And, what's his name? Matt Thien calls himself Matt Hone, the district manager, regional manager of PC Club, hung out at our store a lot in Burbank. And he told me one time, he told me, there's this flyer on the bulletin board on the outside of the store. You should look at it. He actually said you should look at it. Oh, okay. You should look at it. I should look at it. Okay. I didn't look at it. I glanced at it once. Oh, there's a flyer. Great. Okay, cool. Oh, there's numbers on it. Great. I like numbers. Price is $599 for a computer, right? Something like that. I don't know. Pete, I remember when Pete was telling me to get the job at PC Club, he was saying, oh, people are going to come in, they're going to want to talk about motherboards, like this Dragon motherboard was a purple motherboard, he said. Very, very fancy motherboard. And in my heart, I was like, oh, in my heart, at the very core of my being, I just have this disdain for technology in general, because it's just, computers, they're obsolete as you buy them. They're obsolete when they're made, basically. There's already new technology and so on. So you're always behind the power curve, and they're always breaking. Always something going wrong, always some way to do it wrong and things like this. And you just got put up with computers. Oh, and look at me. I should talk. I'm talking on this phone. It's good technology. To me, technology is anything that could break or become otherwise inconvenient. Like my legs broke, and there's our technology. My eyes, I need glasses. When I was 9 years old, right? Fun thing about glasses. When I was 9 years old, I was tested to be in the top 1% smartest kids in the world, right? When I was 10 years old, I discovered my body and now require glasses to drive. Ha 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 ha. Knee slapper. It's true though. Top 1% smartest kids in the world. Yeah. And now when I was 10, I masturbated so much, and now I'm blind, as they say. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. There's a Smith shirt. Look at that. There's Salford Lads Club. I've been there. Manchester, England. Anyway, so that's, it would have been nice if I had been the kind of person that instead of meeting the resistance of looking at the ad and just having no inclination or care of what was actually on the ad or why people would buy anything from us in general, whatever. If I would have been the kind of person that could communicate with people and say, hey, Eric, tell me about this modem here. Why would people buy this? What's so special about this modem? Why would people buy from us at all? And why would they buy this modem? And irregardlessly of the price. Haha, I love that word, irregardlessly. And people hate it for all intensive purposes and so on and so on. I love it. Okay. That's all I wanted to say, but have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you so much.